As you can see, this is the village of Danbury in Essex, which is just to the west of Malden, and this is the village green, I suppose. Got a nice pond there, and as you can see, I brought the van here, so came as a bit of an excursion. This village is it's quite ancient. In fact, it dates back to Iron Age times. It was a site of a hill fort, and it is on a slightly raised area, a little bit of a hill. So you can see that the road's going sort of down there a little bit, and so there's a lot of history behind it. The Romans were here, and after that Saxons were here. It's mentioned in the Domesday book, and William the Conqueror, he expropriated the lands here, and he gave it to somebody who became the Earl of Essex, one Geoffrey de Mandeville, if memory serves me correctly. I think it's got a lot of Essex charm about it, but living here, I can hear the noise, and I noticed as we were coming in as well, it seemed to be noisy just about everywhere. Of course, there's a Saturday, there's May, and Saturday morning at that, so perhaps that's what one may expect. And there's my new camper van, which you can see from here, much bigger than the one I had before, and did manage to park it quite well. So that will be a camper van classic as far as parking is concerned, but I'm not certain I want to get it out. Something typically British, a jumble sale. This funny little steeple thing on the village hall. Lovely spot of grass. I don't like these things here. Maximum headroom 2.3 metres. Can't get a camper van in there. Most annoying, really. This is the church of St John the Baptist, and I know that there are 3 knights in there which were buried, and in 1778 or thereabouts, please check the dates, I'll write this down because I'm speaking now off memory. In 1778 or thereabouts, there was one of them was dug up and was found to have been pickled, and it's pickled in inverted commas, because the body was in good condition, although this is disputed, and there is some kind of, I know that one of the local MPs wrote some kind of a thesis or something on this, so I'll go and have a look at that. And this is the green around the church, which this is a really nice place to park here, I think, great, lovely. This is the sort of place I could park with my camper van quite happily. I'm not suggesting that people do that, of course. It might be a church, or it may not. I don't know if this is church land or if it belongs to a municipality. So you see, the church is those pretty old. Ah, and the clock doesn't work. It's not 10 to 4. At least it isn't here. It will be somewhere in the world. In this church there are 3 wooden effigies of knights. At least one is a crusader. They're from the 13th and 14th centuries. Very rare. And this is alarmed so you can't actually take it out or touch it or do anything with it, but it's wood and it survived, and that is quite amazing by itself. You can see it needs a little bit of work done on it there, but it's really quite attractive. We've got two gentlemen in here who are repairing the woodwork on their pews and this one doesn't look wooden. He's got a long sword, as you'd expect from this period, but this one, he's wearing chainmail, very similar to the other one, but he's got a short stabbing sword, which for the period was unusual. Of course, I stand to be corrected on that. The church is a reference to the Bible, which in 1611 was translated into English. It took them a long time to do it. The church here was actually damaged during the war. A bomb hit it. I presume it was because after a mission either over London or Midlands or wherever, and just jettisoning the bombs, but it was very unfortunate to be hit. One thing that strikes me is the amount of people working here. I'm sure they're all doing this voluntarily. I think it's great, a sense of communal spirit. The communal graveyard here is enormous for such a small village. There's a view to the south, and London is down there somewhere. It's too far to be seen. So you're looking at the centre of London, about over 50 kilometres from here. I think this is outside of commuting range. I'm sure people do commute. I couldn't stand that. I mean, you could living in a very nice village like that, like this, but that journey every day, that would be a killer as far as I'm concerned. I mentioned earlier about the Iron Age settlement, which had been about 2,500, 2,600 years ago. And it is on a bit of a hill, and you can feel it, but it does give good views all round, as we just saw. So would make a suitable area for people at the time to live in. Furthermore, later when there was the risk of people invading via the Blackwater River, for example, the Vikings are noted for doing that, it gave protection there as well. So that would be a reason why in Saxon times people would look to an area like this to live in. I'm now going to make my way slowly back to my camper van, and we shall be continuing our tour. If you're interested in the United Kingdom, please subscribe to my channels on YouTube and on Facebook.